Dobra.
of the Storm.
Co teraz będzie? Z czego będzie?
Legends of the Tavern. Heroes of Overwatch. And soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary.
Będzie można, Piotrek, zobaczyć na Twitchu i na
It
YouTubie
feels
jutro od rana.
really great to
Archiwalny
be able to
zapis
say
tego.
the words Diablo
Przepraszam,
4
na
out loud.
Facebooku.
We use code names when we're working on the game, and we train ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4. We've actually had Diablo 4 in development for some time. You know, when we come before you, we want to ensure that when we reveal Diablo to you, that we could give you a good look at the dark vision of Sanctuary, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon. You know, I've personally spent a lot of time of playing Diablo over the years, and a lot of love has gone into this game, and I really hope everyone enjoys it. So let's talk about what else is here for us at BlizzCon, our Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. We see BlizzCon as the place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home. It's our home, too, because many of us have grown up playing Blizzard games.
No.
We've forged lifelong friendships. We've made memories. And we've also had a lot of fun over the last 28 years. This year, for the very first time, we've set up something to honor that legacy and celebrate the beginning of what's made Blizzard great. Celebrate the games and the communities that we have. We're excited to debut the Blizzard Arcade in Hall E.
O kurde. Blizzard Arcade?
The Blizzard Arcade has an old school arcade vibe. Gather there with friends, play some games, and experience some of the earliest things that Blizzard has ever made. For the very first time at BlizzCon, we have Rock and Roll Racing.
O!
Blackthorn, and the Lost Vikings. If you've never experienced these games before, or if you have and you want to relive the magic, then the arcade is a great place to hang out. Joey Ray's Bar, as well as the Slaughtered Calf Inn are there, so you're welcome to kick back, relax, and enjoy. But the arcade isn't just a celebration of where we've come from. It's also a showcase of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about StarCraft 2.
O kurde, o StarCrafcie teraz
If you're
powiedzą.
a StarCraft fan,
Emil podskoczył
we
pewnie.
have two exciting things for you in the arcade.
Dawaj nowego StarCrafta.
For several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project.
No i na komórki.
The DeepMind group has taught agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players are going to be able to pit themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor. We have master level agents, we have a diamond level agent, and just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win. 3 of you will win. I won't win. For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus
Nie wiem, gdzie jest
Manx,
plecak, znajdź w plecaku.
is coming to the game
Czekaj,
later
patrz, ja
this
teraz-
month as the next co-op commander.
O.
Manx is unlike any commander that you've ever played, and at BlizzCon, he's loaded up and ready for you in the arcade. Let's talk Heroes of the Storm.
No to dobra, no to ale o StarCrafcie, czyli StarCraft
For Heroes
dużo nie
fans,
powiedzieli.
the team has brought Deathwing the Destroyer into the Nexus.
Kurde, z tym Hero of
Deathwing
the
is
Storm...
actually the most requested hero of all
Szkoda mi
time.
tej gry, bo mi się podobała
And we're excited
ona...
for you to have an opportunity
Jako jedna
to
z
play.
najbardziej mi się podobała z moby.
Deathwing actually has two forms.
Ogłosili,
with
że już nie
two
będą
different
wspierać
sets of
e-sportowo jej
abilities,
i...
bringing the iconic World Breaker fantasy to life.
I tak trochę to umarło.
And Deathwing is playable here for the very first time in the Blizzard Arcade.
Deathwingiem będzie można grać.
Everyone with a BlizzCon or virtual ticket will automatically receive Deathwing when he enters the
A!
Nexus.
Czyli każdy, kto ma wirtualny ticket i ci, co są na miejscu też na BlizzConie, to...
One more thing to talk about with heroes, and it's that in celebration of BlizzCon, all heroes are free from now until November 10th.
A,
So if you've ever wanted to jump in and play,
nice!
now's a great time.
Bo w tej grze trzeba było wykupywać za tam, wiecie, za te pieniądze, co są w grze,
One
nie?
other thing in one of our real-time
Za
strategy
punkty.
game in
A
the
teraz
Blizzard
wszystkie
Arcade
są
for
darmowe.
you, it is called Warcraft 3 Reforged.
O Warcraftie 3, Reforge'u.
We recently started the beta, and we're ready to expand the pool of testers.
O!
Everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket, you'll all have beta access to Warcraft 3 Reforged.
No,
starting
czyli wszyscy, co
Tuesday.
mają... Okej. Dobra.
And we'll announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged soon. This month is an important one in Warcraft history because we are celebrating both the 25-year anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year anniversary of World of Warcraft.
O!
We kicked off that celebration 2 months ago with the launch of WoW Classic. And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. It's been a really amazing experience to see the beginning of the game all over again. You know, many of you, I've heard, cursing your limited bag space. Many of you are experiencing Baron's chat, maybe for the first time. And some of you have even gone back to feed your hunter pets. It's part of that anniversary celebration, and in remembrance that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla, we have vanilla ice cream for sale in the WoW concessions area.
Serio? Lody waniliowe,
You
no
think
to...
that you want this, and I think maybe that you do.
No dobra. Co jeszcze powiesz? Może coś o Warcraftiku?
BlizzCon isn't just a celebration of our games,
No.
it's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your
będą.
energy and your support to your favorite teams and favorite players. About a month ago, we held the grand finals for the Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock and 2019 MVP Sinatra.
Obiecuję.
Next season, the league is
Liga
moving to a
Overwatcha.
home and away format. And that means there's competition taking place in 20 cities all around the world. And this is the very first time that something like this has been done in esports.
Czy
So
działa
it is
czat
a
na
great
Facebooku?
time
Możecie
to be
coś
a fan
napisać?
of the Overwatch League.
A
It's a
jest,
great
działa,
time to
dobra, bo
love
mi
it.
się zawiesił. Dobra.
At BlizzCon this weekend, the best of the best are going to battle it out in the Overwatch World Cup, featuring more than 30 country-based teams from all around the world.
Kurde, ciekawe co z Hearthstone'a powiedzą, bo Hearthstone też bardzo mocno oberwał. Gracze Hearthstone'a są bardzo wkurzeni na rozwój.
The
I
Hearthstone
jestem ciekaw,
Grandmasters,
co tutaj
the
wymyślą.
WoW Arena World Championships, the WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournaments. BlizzCon has been home to some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next 2 days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating our pro players. It's also celebrating with you, the Blizzard community.
A, będą cosplaye, tylko nie możemy ich wam pokazać. Kasztanek, dlatego, że z premedytacją prowokujesz, nawet używając innej flagi, po prostu używasz, bo wiesz o tym, że wywołasz zadymę. No i dostałeś timeout, no i tyle. Siedź jak człowiek i oglądaj w skupieniu, a nie dymesy robicie.
This is one of the places where you really see the vibrant and creative gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon come to life. And we're really excited about the talent that everyone demonstrates. All right.
Ten jaki obładowany.
There's a lot of people out there that are Blizzard employees.
O, patrzcie, idą.
They're in the crowd. And the reason that all of us are
Profesjonalni gracze.
is you. We're here to celebrate this moment with you. You know, we really look forward to this weekend. This is a highlight for us all year to come together and to celebrate all the passion of Blizzard games. And so, all of you watching, we are grateful. Thank you for being here with us. BlizzCon, be good to one another. Welcome home.
No, Diablo 4, wiesz, zaczęli najlepiej jak mogli, czyli Diablo 4 zaczęli, ale to jeszcze nie wszystko, nie? Bo...
No jak tam panowie?
Game Director of World of Warcraft,
spoko.
Ian Hazakostas.
Spoko!
No i Wowek będzie.
Hello, BlizzCon!
Ion, to jest kurde gość, na którego mam kratkę. Rozkity.
Co?
Zdążę?
Ion jest spoko gościem, stary.
And humbled to be up here with all of you on behalf of World of Warcraft. as it
Game
turns
Director
15.
of World of Warcraft.
This is a game that's been at the center of my life
A jeszcze
for
mam
every one
Baraka.
of those 15 years.
Jak on się tam nazywa?
I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft so that I could jump in there on day one right with everyone else.
Podobał się
And
Deathwing
just over
w Polsce?
11 years ago, I had the privilege of joining the development team
Me?
to start to
No,
try to
świetna
give
sprawa,
back
nie?
to
Ten
this
Deathwing,
game
damn.
and to this community that
A
had
to już
given
było
me so
wcześniej.
much.
Wiem, że to...
And here, in this 15th anniversary year, it's been a great year for World of Warcraft. Just taking a look back, we kicked things off with the Battle of Dazar'alor, an Alliance and Horde going head-to-head in a raid zone for the very first time. Moved beneath the waves with our Rise of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the Alliance, and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course, we have Mechadomes and Volpera waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update. And of course, just over 2 months ago, we launched this little game called World of Warcraft Classic.
Tak jest. Classic był spoko. Tylko, że już ten hype...
And as Jay said, it's been incredible watching millions
Ciekawe,
return
czy
to
będą
Azeroth
TBC
as it
wprowadzać,
stood
czy nie?
before the Cataclysm. Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time. It's been an incredible journey, and here, on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has. Speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. In about a week and a half, the week of November 12th, we'll be enabling the world bosses, Azuragos, and Kha'Zix, but most importantly, the PvP honor system.
PvP system. W końcu w klasiku.
So if you still have any quests to finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend you get those done between now and then. Just a hunch. A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Maul, and we have Dire Maul playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out, or make some new ones. Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of the greatest sources of pride on our end as the development team is being able to work with the community and harness the power of this incredible community in support of some incredible charitable causes. This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working with not one, but 2 different charities that both work on behalf of children
Czy mogę
around
streamować
the world.
panele po ceremonii otwarcia?
The
Nie, nie
first
mogę.
is the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Jest tylko zezwolenie na opening ceremonię.
To grant wishes to critically ill kids. And honestly, we've had the pleasure of working closely with them over the years. I want to give a shout out to an inspiring young woman named Amara, who visited us and who we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is we.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, happy to announce and introduce a pet that's going on sale, the adorable Dottie, the baby alpaca.
O. Czyli oni zawsze robią coś takiego, że dają do kupienia takiego peta i jak tego peta się kupuje czy coś, to chyba na charytatywne cele to idzie potem.
So if you
Tak mi się
thought
też
the Dolly
kojarzy,
and
że
Dot
tak
were
było
your
w
best
WoWie
friends,
zawsze.
wait till you meet Dottie. Should be worming your way into hearts everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie from then through the end of the year go to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and we.org. But now, back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not quite over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner, and I mean just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all of 15th anniversary events in-game. First off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge, inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences, inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kael Thas through the Lich King. Players who complete all three of those experiences will be able to earn their very own Obsidian Worldbreaker mount, inspired by Deathwing.
Kurde. Fajny taki malutki. A ten zajebiście wygląda w
And
ogóle.
everyone who
Latający
logs
małcik.
in during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Lefarian pet. Now, for those
15-lecie.
of you here in attendance at BlizzCon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of Warcraft, of World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come. Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on the last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is
Jest.
getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next.
Dokładnie. Uwaga. Co teraz?
And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store for Azeroth? I mean, it's, you know, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice, finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth that has ravaged their world. And yes, the forces of N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one. Don't tell anyone. And so after, you know, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth, between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion and everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. You know, I mean, you know, all these threats have been taken care of, just sunny days and clear skies ahead. I mean, personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Let's go! Let's go! Czy to są Shadowlandsy? Zobaczmy to. Ja. Cytadela.
Ice Crown. A monument to our suffering. The veil between life and death. Where a usurper sits on a frozen throne.
Czyli te wszystko to...
But no king
Wszystkie przecieki to...
rules forever.
To prawda, Bolwar. Ta.
To wear this crown.
Nie.
To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oto dupca.
And I will set us all free.
Jest wszystko potwierdzone. Shadowlands.
So now do the blue eyes make sense? So yeah, that just happened. We were once told by King Tyrannus that there must always be a Lich King. And now, for the first time, there is none. Sylvanas herself warned us that in the end, death claims us all. Well, death is coming for us. And if we want to stand a chance, we are going to have to go where no living soul ever has. We are going to the Shadowlands. the world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves. This is an ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves. It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the living when we pull a couple mobs too many. Not that anyone's ever done that. It's where spirits of nature go to begin a cycle of rest and rebirth.
Skąd to nam materiał? Siema, Trasek.
Let's take a look at this wondrous world that we are set to explore.
Znaczy, mówili już o Diablo 4. Znaczy, czy mówili, pokazywali, ale nie mówili, nie było panelu jeszcze specjalnego, poświęconemu tylko Diablo. Cicho.
Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder by her. Within the realm of shadow lies the darkest of terrors, which should never be set free. The Shadowlands are infinite. Their terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal eyes. I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them.
Bastion, nowe regiony.
The denizens of this realm are the key to restoring the balance between life and death. If their trust can be earned.
Szkoda, że już jestem tak do tyłu, jeśli chodzi o fabułę tego retaila, że musiałbym poprzednie z 2-3 dodatki nadrobić.
Death comes, and the end of everything is just the beginning.
Nie wiem, Michał.
So World of Warcraft Shadowlands is coming next year, and it will be available for pre-purchase today. That is just a little glimpse of this incredible world that awaits us. Ahead of us lie many fateful decisions. Because at its core, Shadowlands is an expansion that is built around the idea of choice.
Jesteście?
Agency and
Tak,
self-expression
oglądamy.
in the rewards you pursue and in the allies with whom you
Ale
cast
jeśli nie odzywają,
your
to
lot.
prawdopodobnie, wiesz...
I know you have a ton of
wycisz-
Wiem, o
questions,
co chodzi.
like what the heck is a covenant? What is that
Sylwana
tower that's
zniszcząca
sticking out of the
ludzkiego to
sky
jest
above
bullshit, ale
Icecrown?
to, że nie
What other
założyła
changes are
korony,
coming to World of
było spoko.
Warcraft? And so much more. So we have our first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic Stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next
No mi się
panel,
wydawało, że
where we'll dig
założy
into
jednak,
that
nie?
and
No,
much
też.
more. Also, playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands. Thank you all
Działa
so
dalej?
much.
Proszę bardzo.
Co działa? No
And it's
działa,
gonna
no
be an
ja
incredible
gadam.
week
Co
jesteśmy
się
ahead.
daleko
dzieje?
w ogóle
Can't
od
wait to share
release'u.
it with all
Działa
of you.
stream przecież,
Nie,
nie?
przyszły rok, lato.
And now, it's my
Oplułem.
pleasure
Kogo
to turn things
oplułem?
over to Ben Thompson
Aleksa
on the
oplułem?
Hearthstone.
Dobra, zawiesza mi się cały czas
Paweł,
player.
Paweł, ciebie nie. Skupiony jestem, nie umiem czytać 2 czatów i jeszcze wyciągać informacje tutaj. Jezu, i teraz Hearthstone będzie.
Dobra, to już mnie tak mało interesuje.